G'day guys, my name's Skipjack and welcome to Dark Souls 3. I recorded the footage of my fight with the first boss, and it was my intention to record my fights with the other bosses, but unfortunately since its release day I haven't actually gotten to the next boss. Well, I have, but I died and I sucked, and I kind of stopped playing for a little while. So what you're seeing here is me trying desperately to get used to the Dark Souls controls again. If you see me like that, pulling out the Estus flask when I have no reason to, excuse me, it's because I was having a lot of difficulty remembering the buttons. I kept drinking Estus when I was trying to attack. I get wrecked. Obviously. And I sucked at Dark Souls and Dark Souls 2. So I thought, hey, it's time to suck at Dark Souls 3. And there's my face. I spent way too much time worrying about those little guys and pressed the wrong button again. So I went back to the bonfire because I was pissed off at myself. To be honest, I should just be running past these guys. I get too caught up in doing the little things, and I think that's why it takes me so long to get through Dark Souls games in general. I just like to point out, when you land on that guy's head, he's just like, ugh! And it takes like this tiny little bit of damage. I think it's funny. Although I am killing them, the ones closest to the door, out of habit, because I seem to remember in the original Dark Souls, minor enemies would actually follow you through the fog wall. I don't know if that's a thing in Dark Souls 3. I don't think it is, but I did it out of habit, which is probably bad. I should just go to the boss. As you can probably tell, I'm still getting used to his strategy, but it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing to watch because he broadcasts his attacks like a good second before he does it. Well, maybe not a second, but it's enough time for you to know he's coming. I also was making the mistake of trying to keep my distance from him, which yay. Yeah, which is a mistake because he has a long-reaching weapon, and that's going to get you. Especially if you keep your distance. It's like he knows you're keeping your distance, and he just goes right in for the kill, that is. And I missed the coffin again. And jump on his head. Yep. See it? Did that take like 1 damage? I think it does. And he's just like, ah! My head. Yeah, see, there I was checking the fog wall to see if they'd follow me. Oop, I'm outrunning him, getting those souls, and oh, he got me. I did not even see that. Well, that's unfortunate. This whole thing's pretty unfortunate. Oh, well, you look at that. There I go. Yep. Then he moonwalks away. Woo! Round 4, I think. And I miss it again. I'm trying to get that coffin every time. You wouldn't believe how many goes it took me. Yeah, see? I did it right that time. Anyway, you wouldn't believe how many goes it took me to get the soul on top of that coffin. I do want to record my other boss fights, like I was planning to. I might also record gameplay, but considering it takes me so long to get through things in Dark Souls, it wouldn't be like a regular Let's Play or anything. It would probably just be the bits I think are cool. Because otherwise we'd have like 200 plus episodes of me doing absolutely nothing. I think at this stage I'm starting to get the idea that you need to like stay relatively close. But I'm really wasting my stamina just jumping around like that. While you've got to be cautious in Dark Souls, you've also got to not be too cautious, because I think that's definitely my problem with the first few attempts at this fight. You've just got to, if you get in there, you go for it. Intentional use of the Estus Flask right there. And while I was panicked, I'm very impressed with myself that I didn't run away as soon as he went into his second stage. See, if you stay close to him, he does negligible damage. I'm not even sure if I got hit once. Oh no, I did. But it's very, very little damage. So you just stay in there, stick to your guns, and you'll win. When I got him, I mean, of course you feel good about yourself. It's like, yeah, I did that. But then you think, I died a lot doing that, and it really wasn't that hard. Anyway, I really like the Ember effect that Dark Souls 3 gives you. I believe holification is still a thing, but only if you're holding a certain item. At least I think that's what I've read. I actually have the strategy guide and I still suck. What does that tell you? Anyway, I was just showing off the Ember effect here. I really loved it. And then I tried to do a sign off, to be cool, like all the cool YouTubers. But I forgot where the emotes or whatever they are. I forgot where they were. Anyway, my name's Skipjack, and thank you so much to anyone who decided to stick around and watch. I appreciate it a lot. And hopefully I'll see you in another episode of Dark Souls 3. If not, then I'll see you around. See ya!